Hey guys, it's your girl Londyn, and today we have our This is Pantasy update number 1. So if you want to see how this project has been going for me, then stick around because we are going to get right into it. Okay guys, so not gonna lie, we have had problems. We have issues going on here. So before we get to the issues, let's talk about the things that weren't an issue. The first product we had was something that was pigmented, and for that we were using the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls blush in Saving the World. There was no need for comparison photo. You want to know why? Because it doesn't look like I can't even, I'm so tongue-tied with this, I can't even talk. It doesn't even look like I've used it because it is so hard pressed. This is a very, very hard pressed blush, but yeah, it is very pigmented, so it is not one where you put your brush in and you get all this kickback. You get nothing, nada. This girl is going to take you through. I am now realizing, because I'm cleaning my beauty space, because we have a lot going on next year and we're renovating my house, and I'm realizing not just the amount of palettes I have, which is close to 500. I probably have, guys, like 100 blushes and bronzers and highlighters. All, like, why do I need so many? Because especially doing this project, I'm realizing how much product is really inside of one of these. So it's like, you really need to have 50 to 100 blushes. I don't care if they're all very different colors. Do you really need it? That's a lot of product. Like, at best, I think a person, maybe 3 to 5 blushes, and that's going to last you probably longer than the product's actually good for. So it really is just bringing a lot to light, and it is really letting me know that I need to go through and really do some declutters in the new year, because there's a lot of product in these, and you don't need to have quite so many. The next thing we had was a big bulky product, and for that I chose the Catrice Highlighter, which is about as big as my head. I have it on today. I freaking love this highlighter. I think it is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. But again, like the blush, there was no need for comparison pictures because I mean, you can see some brush strokes right there kind of in the center, but there's no real difference. Why? Because this is so freaking hard pressed. I mean, this is literally so hard pressed. Gorgeous color, hard press. I'm trying to stick where it says Gasm. I'm trying to stick right here in the center because what I was doing was just putting my brush in anywhere, and I use a flat brush, so it was like, this is never gonna work. But at least if I stick in the Gasm place, I can try to start working on that area to get to some pan. I don't really like to do that. I like to just, you know, use it when pan comes. But this is spread out so thin. So kind of thin, but spread out widely, that if I don't just choose a spot to stay with, I'm never going to see pan on this. No matter how much I use it, I need to stick to a spot and go with it. So I'm trying to stick to right here where it says Gasm. So stick right here in the center when I use my brush, because again, I put on a lot of highlighter today, and it just doesn't look like it. It just doesn't look like it. Now, let's get to our troubled pieces. Now, remember, we had 4 products. That was it. I had one job. I had one job, and that was to keep track of 4 products, to use them, and to try to get to pan on them. Am I right? I'm right. Well, as luck would have it, as I am going through my products, I have so much makeup that when I can't even catalog it right now. I have to just put them in their homes, and I have to go back and catalog them later because I just have too much makeup. So in this skew of trying to get that stuff together, getting prepared for the holidays, I lost my lipstick, the Urban Decay lipstick. I lost it. I don't know if I lost it at my sister's house. I don't know if I lost it in my house. I don't know if I'll find it, but I lost it. So as I was going through my products, I did see that I do have more red lipsticks than I had first anticipated. Now that I actually have them all in one place and are not strewed about in several rooms and purses and things like that. So I cannot find that one. That was the mini Urban Decay lipstick that was red. It was supposed to be a blood red lipstick. I don't necessarily have a blood red, but I had like a red lipstick. So I replaced that with the Prime Time Propa Beauty lipstick. This is a full size, and they are very, very similar colors. So I'll try to put it on my hand, but I did just put some lotion on, so they're very, very similar colors to each other. So I figured this is, I've used this twice, so there's not clearly any real usage on it, but this is a full product. So we'll use this so we can have a little product shot for the next video, for the update video. But yes, that is what that looks like. And I really do enjoy Propa Beauty, so I need to make sure I keep that and don't lose that the way I have clearly lost my other child and have no idea where it went. Our second issue is the Lancome Palette. So that palette also has gotten lost because it didn't fit inside of my makeup kind of caboodle thing that I have here. So I had it separately, and it is somewhere on my floor. Like things look very clean right here. But if you could see on my floor, not so. It is lost somewhere in there. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm not mad. We're trading her out. She was big, she was bulky, she was ugly, and I had forgotten that the shadows inside, all of them except for 2, were cream products. Now remember, this is a palette I got 3-4 years ago from Lancome, and I never really used it because it's ugly. The inside, the shadows are nice, but they're cream except for the 2. And I believe it was one of the pinks was powder and one of the deeper browns was powder, like a powder cream. The rest of them are creams. And that's why I really stayed away from using the palette, because it just wasn't conducive to me using it. I used it once. I had a pretty look, but it was not something, I just realized like, okay, it's lost. I don't really care about it because I want to declutter it. It is not something that's going to be conducive for this project because I'm not going to use it. So it's going to stay the same. You guys aren't going to get good updates. I'm not going to get use of my products because I just realized that 1, I hate it because it's ugly, and 2, I hate it because I forgot that the eyeshadows are cream. And that just, they're not even like a good cream format. They're very hard. And maybe because it's so old, they're like a hard, sticky cream that you can't blend. And like I said, I worked with it and I got a pretty look, but it was too much work. I would never continue to use it. So rather than continue to be like, oh, I didn't use this product, oh, I didn't use this product, like, why do that? So the point of pans are to use things. So I did swap that one out, guys. So I swapped it out for this Becca Zero No Pigment Virtual Foundation. Again, as I was putting my stuff away and putting my makeup where it needs to go, found it, totally forgot I had it. This is very ugly to me. This looks like a really big lip balm container. So when I look at like my Bite Beauty Agave, this kind of looks the same. So to me, this looks like a lip balm container. When you open it, you have a little kind of thing like this. So then it kind of looks like it might be skincare. So we're working with, looking like we're L'Oreal skincare and like we're lip balm. We're also looking like, did you guys ever watch The Secret World of Alex Mack back in the day? So remember when it would have like that little, what was it, ion neutron that it would bring up? It kind of looks like that too. Like, this to me is just very, very ugly packaging. It was supposed to be sleek and cute, and it just did not hit the mark in any way, shape, or form. I have used this maybe twice since I got it, which Becca doesn't even exist anymore now, since September. And as you can see, there's a little bit of usage in there for me using it, because this certainly was not a foundation. I don't know what it was, but foundation it was not. So I don't know how I'll use it as a primer, as a foundation, as a hydration. I don't know, but that is what we have going on there. So we just have little scoops out of it. I will take a picture or try this. I notice when I take the pictures and then put them in the video, because the lighting is different between the picture and the video, sometimes it looks like a different product. So I'm trying to take basically snapshots of the actual video of the product to compare it for in each video. I think that might be a little bit easier. So that's why I'm kind of showing you this at different angles, because I don't know when I'm editing which product shot I will end up taking to use for my next update. But that's that right there. Has a little scoopies out of it, and that's it. So that's where we are. So I'm so sorry, guys, that I lost my lipstick, but that red lipstick from Urban Decay, I used it one time. Me and my husband went to dinner at Capitol Grill, and I used it, and it was beautiful. And to be quite honest with you, it was really nice because we went through a shrimp cocktail, fried lobster tail, mac and cheese, mushrooms, crab cakes, and 22 ounce steaks, and a cheesecake. and I came home and it was still on. So that's what I can say about that, is that it actually did stay on. So I was very impressed by that. So if I can find it, I mean, I wouldn't be mad trying to use it, even if it's on this project, just to use it. But I do like Propa Beauty, and again, this is essentially the same color, so I feel comfortable changing them out. And then hashtag not sorry about the eyeshadow. It was ugly. It was not working for me. So as much as this is not the product that it says it is, because it's not a foundation, and as much as I'm very confused by it and also think that this is very ugly, I am more apt to at least use this than using the eyeshadow, so that way we can actually get some updates and, you know, have the pan be what it's supposed to be and keep the essence of the pan. So that is this is Pantasy update number 1. I think we were half and half. Not great because we lost 2 products, but we did repurpose them with 2 other products, so I think that will be nice. I have been using the highlighter and the freaking blush like crazy, but man, you just really kind of have those come to Jesus moments, like 32 highlighters needed. I don't know. How much can you really put on your face? And you start to just realize how much, again, I have it on my face today. You can only put so much highlighter on your face. You can only put so much blush on your face. And it really just starts to make you realize that I have a massive collection and I love my products, but the fact is, when are you going to use 75 blushes? When? How? And half of them, let's be real, there's only so many Pantone colors, so a lot of them are just matte or shimmer or have different sheens, but a lot of them are the same color. I just got, what's coming up after this video is my Koki video about the new Koki gradient blushes. I have that on today. Yo, those, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a spoiler alert. Those Koki blushes, they're $8. Koki always has sales. Those are freaking amazing, and it's making me question on my other blushes, because I'm like, these are drugstore blushes. They're freaking amazing. I mean, they're so pigmented. You have to like pull yourself back because the pigmentation is there, and it gives you a 1-2 punch. So I'm like, why am I bothering with $30, $40, $50 blushes and having tons of them, in which I'm never going to get to, when I can get cheaper ones that are the same? So I'm just having like all these kind of moments in my head now, thinking about my collection and like, why did you get all this stuff? Like, I guess that's what Projectpans do. They make you just realize how much product is actually in there. So when someone says, oh my gosh, I can't believe $15 for this, and they calculate the ounces and how many ounces it is and which brand is more expensive, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is you're not likely to use it all up to begin with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not likely to use it all up. So trying to get the one that is more effective for cost per ounce doesn't matter. The chances are, if you have more than 3 to 5 blushes, you're probably not going to use them in the next 4 years. So stressing yourself out about ounces and how much they cost per ounce and this, that, and the other makes no difference, because you're never going to use them up. And that is kind of what I am realizing, is just like, okay, so we need to make some changes to how we spend, what we spend on, and how we make our purchases, because we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a pickle with the products that we have, and the fact that it will just be impossible. I will be dead and still having people come open the casket, putting blush and highlighter on me, and eyeshadow, because I will need to use up all this powder. And I don't know if I'm okay with that. So I am just really enjoying these Projectpans, because they're just making me realize a lot of things. And like I said, a lot of things are changing in the new year, so stick around if you want to see that stuff coming up. I have a lot of videos that are going to be coming up in the new year. I have so many changes, but still staying the same for the channel. So again, there's going to be 2 more Projectpan videos that are coming up, intros, during the new year. So because they don't start till the 1st, so you can't post them till the 1st. And then after that, we're done. I'm sorry, 3, because we're gonna have 3 Projectpans that are coming up, and then we're done. But I think that will make a total of like 6 Projectpans I'm doing, and it's a wrap unless one rolls out and one rolls in, and then we're gonna have the other videos that I'm gonna be doing. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this channel so far. I hope you guys stick around. If you enjoyed this video, please give me 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up, not 1 but 2. If you like me, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. You don't miss a single one, because like I said, there's a lot of things changing in the new year here on the channel. but I really think that you guys are going to like the content because I like the content. And I'm trying to make videos that I would want to watch, how I would like to watch them, versus trying to look and cater to all these things. If you haven't already, go over to Instagram, follow me there at Londyn Brielle. See what I do when I'm not here with you, especially because the holidays are coming up. So my family will be here. We have 3 Christmas trees at my house, but they never photograph well. Have you ever noticed that? Christmas trees do not photograph well, but I have a brand new tree downstairs in my family room that my husband got for me, and it is a, I think it's a fir, I don't know what you call it, a balsam fir flocked tree. Oh, beautiful. Looks like there's snow on it. We decorated it in these neutrals and pine cones. Oh, it's just, it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love that he purchased that tree for me because it's just so beautiful. So we have a lot of pictures coming up. I'm also on TikTok. I don't post a ton on TikTok because I'm not really sure how it works, but I'm hoping when my sister comes over for the holidays, we'll be posting some more there. So on TikTok, it's official_Londyn Brielle. So guys, I hope that you're having a great December. If you celebrate any of the holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, or just relaxation, I hope that you are enjoying every single moment of everything that you celebrate. I love you guys so much. I hope that you are enjoying your life. I hope that you have many, many blessings coming to you. And guys, until next time, I love you, I miss you, and I will see you on the flip side. I love you. Bye.